It's the story that has everyone talking this week. A Halloween photo that stirred emotions, sparked headlines, and reignited conversation about one of Hollywood's most talked-about couples, Orlando Bloom and Katy Perry, once seen as the embodiment of celebrity balance between glamour and grounded family life, are officially over. But what has truly caught fans off guard isn't just the breakup itself. It's the surprising image of Orlando Bloom posing on Halloween night, next to actress Rachel Lynn Matthews, who, in a twist that could only happen in Hollywood, dressed up as his ex, Katy Perry. Yes, you heard that right. Matthews, the Happy Death Day actress, wore a blue bodysuit and a black wig, strikingly similar to the outfit Katy wore during her Blue Origin space mission. In the photos shared on social media, Bloom, dressed as a skeleton, wraps an arm around Matthews' shoulders, casual, friendly, maybe even affectionate, as she channels the pop icon he only recently split from. The internet reacted instantly. Some found it funny, others called it ironic, and a few labeled it insensitive timing. But beneath the humor and headlines, this moment may say more about post-breakup identity, celebrity image, and public perception than it first appears. Let's rewind. In July, representatives for both Perry and Bloom confirmed their split after 9 years together, a relationship that survived fame, touring schedules, red carpets, and even a pandemic. It was a love story that began in 2016, full of quirky chemistry, sincere affection, and, eventually, a proposal. But as People magazine first reported in June, the couple quietly ended their engagement before the official confirmation came on July 3rd. Sources close to Perry described the separation as amicable, emphasizing that their priority remains their 5-year-old daughter, Daisy Dove. "He's the father of their daughter, and that will always come first for her," said one insider. Those words reflect a tone of maturity, rare in the world of celebrity breakups. Both have gone on record, directly or indirectly, expressing respect for one another. But the emotional weight of nearly a decade together doesn't just vanish overnight. That's what makes this Halloween sighting such a lightning rod. For fans who still see Orlando and Katy as intertwined, seeing him smiling beside someone dressed as her felt almost surreal, a moment that blurred the lines between humor and heartache. Rachel Lynn Matthews herself seemed to embrace the playful side of the costume. In another image, she recreated one of Katy Perry's most famous real-life moments, kissing the ground after her Blue Origin trip. Matthews even captioned her photo, "Take up space," a nod both to Perry's journey and perhaps to her own boldness in choosing this costume. While representatives for Bloom didn't immediately comment, social media users filled the silence. Was it a coincidence? Was it a joke between friends? Or was it, as some fans speculated, a symbolic gesture about moving on? Whatever the case, the internet has a way of magnifying every celebrity action. For many, this photo wasn't just about costumes. It was about closure, timing, and public image. And as discussions continued online, the spotlight swung back to Katy Perry herself. Since the breakup, Perry has remained busy, performing internationally, spending time with friends, and, according to some reports, quietly seeing someone new. She's also been linked in headlines to former Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau, though neither has confirmed any romantic involvement. Still, it's clear Perry's energy has shifted from heartbreak to healing. Interestingly, Orlando Bloom hasn't shied away from discussing life after love. During a September interview on NBC's Today Show, while promoting his film The Cut, Bloom opened up when asked about the personal changes in his life. His response was grounded, reflective, and disarmingly sincere. "I'm great, man. I'm so grateful," he told host Craig Melvin. "We have the most beautiful daughter, and we're going to be great. Nothing but love." That comment, "nothing but love," seemed to sum up Bloom's attitude. It wasn't bitterness, wasn't regret, just gratitude. Perhaps that's why his Halloween appearance drew both criticism and understanding. To some, it was tone-deaf. To others, it was proof he's at peace. After all, when you're a public figure, every move, even a costume party, becomes a statement. But beyond the tabloid noise lies something more universal: the challenge of redefining oneself after a long, public relationship. Whether you're an actor or an everyday person, moving on isn't a straight line. Sometimes it comes with laughter, sometimes with uncomfortable irony, and sometimes, like this Halloween night, with the ghost of love lingering. Literally, in costume, for Katy Perry, the music has always told the deeper story, and fans believe her latest single, Band-Aids, may hold the emotional blueprint to her breakup with Bloom. The song, with its hauntingly honest lyrics and bittersweet tone, paints a picture of love worn thin by time and quiet disappointment. In the opening verse, Perry sings, "Hand to God, I promise I tried. There's no stone left unturned. It's not what you did, it's what you didn't." Those words resonated instantly with fans who followed her journey with Orlando. The fireworks singer has long been known for turning her personal experiences into universal anthems. But Band-Aids feels different. It's not angry, not vengeful. It's raw, vulnerable, acknowledging imperfection on both sides. And when Perry sings, "Got so used to you letting me down, no use trying to send flowers now," listeners can almost hear the quiet acceptance in her voice. A woman closing one chapter while still grateful for what it taught her. The accompanying music video, directed by Christian Breslauer, amplifies that symbolism. Perry, caught in a chain of near-death experiences, escapes again and again until the final explosion ends it all. It's dark humor meets emotional truth. Sometimes survival means letting go. The symbolism in Band-Aids didn't go unnoticed by her fans, or by pop culture analysts who have long studied Perry's evolution from bubbly hitmaker to mature storyteller. In the video, she drops a ring down the drain, a detail that many interpreted as a direct reference to her broken engagement with Bloom. The act is small but powerful, a metaphor for how something once precious can quietly slip away. Perry's artistic language often thrives on duality, humor and heartbreak, spectacle and sincerity, and Band-Aids embodies that balance perfectly. It acknowledges pain but refuses to dwell in it. She's not mourning, one critic wrote, she's reflecting. That's perhaps why the song has connected so deeply with her audience. People who've watched her grow, from teenage dreams' playful optimism to a woman embracing emotional honesty. Meanwhile, Bloom's public tone has mirrored that same maturity. When asked in recent interviews about co-parenting, he described their shared commitment to daughter Daisy as a gift. Behind the celebrity headlines and speculation, that focus on family stands as the quiet center of their post-breakup reality, a reminder that real life, even in Hollywood, continues beyond the spotlight. Beyond the music and interviews, the social circles surrounding Perry and Bloom add another layer to the story. Both have maintained friendships with high-profile figures, including Jeff Bezos and his wife, Lauren Sanchez. In a curious intertwining of Hollywood and space tourism, Perry and Lauren were both passengers on Bezos's April Blue Origin flight, while Bloom attended the couple's wedding in Venice just months later. These connections, while seemingly glamorous, also highlight the small, interconnected world in which these stars move. Every event, every appearance, becomes fodder for public interpretation. And when an actress shows up in a costume evoking a recent high-profile breakup, it inevitably sparks debate. Critics question the taste and timing, while others viewed it as harmless humor. In reality, it may be both. For fans, these moments offer a glimpse into celebrity life that's rarely neat or simple, a mix of human emotion, social performance, and media amplification. And in that messiness, the story of Bloom, Perry, and now Matthews becomes more than a tabloid headline. It's a reflection of how we navigate relationships, fame, and personal reinvention under public scrutiny. As the Halloween photos continue to circulate, the story of Orlando Bloom, Katy Perry, and Rachel Lynn Matthews serves as a modern cultural snapshot, one that blends celebrity, humor, heartbreak, and resilience. It's a reminder that even for stars who live under constant scrutiny, life moves on, relationships evolve, and personal reinvention is inevitable. Bloom, with his calm and grateful demeanor, demonstrates how co-parenting and self-reflection can take precedence over drama. Perry, through her music, transforms private pain into public art, connecting with millions in ways that are both intimate and universal. And Matthews, stepping into this playful, almost provocative role, reminds us that celebrity moments are often layered with irony and performance. For audiences, the takeaway is more than gossip. It's a lesson in navigating endings with grace, finding humor amid awkwardness, and honoring the bonds that endure, like family, friendship, and shared experiences. In the end, Halloween may have been just one night, but it illuminated a larger truth. Love, loss, and laughter often coexist, and even in separation, respect, creativity, and humanity can prevail. The cameras capture the moments, the headlines tell the story, but the real narrative is lived quietly, privately, and sometimes with just a hint of skeleton-inspired mischief.